Louis is doing absolutely amazing, and our spec is doing absolutely amazing. Thing one is doing amazing. She looks like she might be pregnant, you guys. What do you guys think? You see that little bit of a gut right there? Gray wing trumpeters, always doing good, always on my side. What is going on, Blake's Exotic Animal Ranch? Today's another beautiful day here in South Florida. Last night there was an absolute crazy thunderstorm and we had one tree fall down, which wasn't nothing that big of a deal. This is a moringa tree. It's a real awesome tree, but we have this electric chainsaw right here and these things work great. The reason why, because of the fact of they're not loud around my animals. The deers don't freak out. Watch Peanut. She still ran, but it's not as loud as a gas chainsaw, so it helps a lot better. So we're gonna trim this probably around halfway, stand it back up, use all the leaves and everything for the tortoises. And this is one of the best trees to feed to all our animals because it's a tree of life. You can literally, I put this inside my breakfast meals all the time. You can eat them in your salad. It has so many nutrients, things inside of it. You can Google it. It's called a moringa tree. So let me cut some of this thing down. Not too bad, not too shabby. So I'm gonna get this whole thing down and then we'll go feed some of the animals with it. We cut back majority of it. These trees you can cut back a lot and they'll start sprouting like really crazy. So we got this completely cut back so that we can lift it. And there we go. I'm gonna get it to sort of be supported back into place, add some more topsoil around it, trim off those couple little alfalfa hairs, get the rest of this out. We got a nice pile there and go feed like we just mentioned. But you know, it's nice and warm, it's hot out. And somewhere now here in South Florida, so around 3 o'clock, it'll start raining once again, so we have to get this job done before then. The tree is as good as it's going to be. It's in place. Now, it's gonna be in shock, obviously. For a little bit, it fell over. The roots in the bottom broke down. If the roots in the bottom didn't break, and we just cut it like that, it would've been A-okay. But enough of that. We'll come over here. We're gonna go check out our spec and Louis. Our actually spectacle came, if you guys don't remember, that got a little sick that we moved to another enclosure, is doing really actually okay. He's eating pellet now and he's eating little rats and chicks. That's a really good sign. We have our little spec right here. This guy. Look at that guy. Flip the camera. Be nice. So we have Louis right there doing absolutely great, and our spectacle came in doing absolutely great. They just ate 2 days ago, so we don't want to overfeed them. We're gonna let them digest all that food and all that, but they're doing really good, and hopefully soon we'll be able to introduce back the other spectacle came in. I don't have my keys right now, it's locked up, so we're not gonna open up the cage. But other than that, everyone's doing good. Louis is doing absolutely amazing, and our spec is doing absolutely amazing. We're gonna move on and see what else we have in store. We have Marty man right here. Come here, Marty. Marty's doing great. Marty's doing amazing. Doing really well. Let's work our way this way. Eastern Hermit Tortoise is doing good. Redfoots have just started to breed now, and that means the egg laying season is just about over. But we had a pretty good season, and eggs are starting to hatch now, so make sure you're always checking out the website. Look at these guys right here. Missy. What's wrong, Missy, girl? If you guys didn't know who Missy is a Cape Barren goose, or pig goose for short. They make a honking pig noise when they're alarming or making all different noises. She doesn't have a mate. She did have a mate, but unfortunately, she killed her mate, and she is bonded with Willie. Willie's in the front of the building right now. We're going to talk about something in the near future, as long as they all do good. If you guys been following me on Instagram and all that stuff, we had a bunch of ducklings hatch from the aviary. They are doing really good. Actually, we have like 12 little ducklings. We have some more eggs at a buddy's house incubating. And on top of that, we also have more eggs in nest boxes. So we're going to have a really good first year of waterfowl to hatch, which is pretty freaking awesome. They will be available in a few months on the website as well. So make sure you guys are paying attention for that. And if you guys are interested in getting waterfowl from me, make sure you start making your aviaries. Make sure you start making your enclosures. Start looking at other facilities. Start looking at other places. Start looking at my channel if you haven't already done so, and check out the first aviary if you guys are able to do this at your house as well. This massive thing that we built here, 100 foot by 40 foot by 32 at the peak. Absolute stunner of first aviary that I was able to absolutely complete and everything. Look at that Toroko coming in. I don't know if you guys just saw that. Everyone's doing good. Torokos are starting to alarm and make all sorts of different noises, and they are definitely happy, and they are going to hopefully have some first eggs this year for us, which is going to be really, really cool. I'm hoping with the person I got him from, we'll be able to give back the chicks or let him hatch them out, and then we could trade for other different species of birds to be inside of this aviary. Gray-winged trumpeters, always doing good, always on my side. Sheesh. Always excited when I go down and say hi. But they're doing good. They're doing all right. Everyone's doing all right in here. The male white-crested Toroko had like a little bit of different like featherings. He hasn't molted yet. Now he's molting and is absolutely starting to look really, really gorgeous. It might be a little difficult to show the difference between them both, but I'm sure I'll figure it out without a doubt. Well, I will figure it out. The reason why is because the male will come up and bite your finger compared to the female will stay a little bit more back. But what else do we have in store for you guys? Let's see. Just giving you guys a quick little update tour of the ranch, showing you guys how everything is doing and stuff. We moved our Central American wood turtles into this first enclosure right over here for right now to make sure that they're getting a little bit better fed than they were. They were in this bigger enclosure, and sometimes having a really, really big enclosure for animals works very well, but sometimes unfortunately it doesn't work as good. The reason why is because it's so big, and sometimes it's hard for them to come and find their food. If it's like a hot day or a cool day, then the others eat it all. So sometimes giving something a little bit smaller enclosure so they all move around really, really quickly is sometimes better too. You just got to see how your animals are. Every animal's different. It's just like people. Some react in better environments than others, and I've noticed with these guys, I gave them a really, really large enclosure and they're not doing the best in that. So I took action quickly before anything went downhill, and put them into a smaller enclosure, and they're doing 10 times more better. Big G enclosure, it looks like a bomb went off again. The capybaras share it with him or her, and it just looks like a crazy zone, but she is doing absolutely amazing. Check her out. She is such a freaking awesome tortoise. Baby Galapagos tortoise, just around 3.5 years old. Absolute beast of a tortoise right here. Will get absolutely massive. First largest tortoise in the world one day. I'm really, really thinking probably very soon she is at the size that I might be able to just open her up and let her roam the whole entire building area just like the capybaras do. I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you guys think, if I should do that or not, or you think it's too much of a risk that she might go in the water. These guys will go in the water. She might even go inside the water right there, but it might be too much of a risk for her to go there, and I might wait until she gets a little bit bigger just in case. So we'll see about that. Maybe we'll just let her come out with supervision and not completely by herself. All the ducks are doing good. Thing 2 is doing amazing. Thing 1 is doing amazing. She looks like she might be pregnant, you guys. What do you guys think? You see that little bit of a gut right there? This is what it looked like before she had her stillborn. So I'm really hoping she does. We gave them this massive area over here of a pasture. Oh, it's big. This area is 4 times the size of what they had already, because they have the whole entire building, but now they have all of this as well. So that's really, really good for them for more grazing. I wanted to give them as much grazing opportunity as possible so that they are even happier and that they will have healthy babies for the second time. And that was the reason why we got rid of the aquaponics. So hopefully that works and it all does good. Oliver and Callie doing amazing. We're not going to focus on them today. Stay tuned for other videos for them. You can see all the grass looks good inside of there. We'll update you guys. Stay tuned. Make sure you guys are subscribed so we can show you what we have in store in there as well. Peanut and Nutella are doing absolutely amazing. We did see breedings, as you guys saw in videos, but obviously there's no sign yet. If she does have a little fawn inside of there, it's probably about yay big. So I'm not too sure. We'll see down the road. It takes around 6 months or so until she have babies. And then what do you guys think? I'm having your opinion right now. We are just about almost in the middle of 2022, you guys. Year has been already flying. We finished that absolutely massive enclosure over there. Everything over here looks absolutely great. But as you guys know, right here, this section is going to be another beautiful aviary. I want your guys' opinion. Ranch fan people, would you guys like to see this enclosure? I am going more for the critter fence look, so it's going to be this look right here. See this stuff right here? It's a 1x1. It's called critter fence. So if you guys are paying attention, that's what it's called. And it's a little bit like thicker. It's not as like flimsy or like ropey as the other aviary. We still won't be able to put hook bills in here. It'll still be soft bills, but it'll be a little bit more squared out. Instead of that, more of that tent look, I'm thinking on using metal beams like we have all around the building, around the otter enclosure and all that, to square out the whole entire thing and make this more of a giant square. There'll be taller roofs. It's gonna be that peak up there and the peak of the roof, I would say probably around 18 feet tall. So we're gonna keep it at 18 feet tall, square it all out. So question I'm asking you guys, would you guys want it more of a ropey net or more of a flimsy net? Well, more of a wiry net like that and more completely squared out instead of looking more of like a circus net? Put it down in the comments what you guys think. I'm personally going for more of the square look this time because we already have the circus tent looking style already. So that's what I'm thinking. So it's that or that. I don't know. You guys let me know. And like I was mentioning already, if you guys just joined in, I'm just updating you guys a bunch of little things that have been happening here on the ranch and how everybody is doing. Our other redfoots are doing good. Our mountain tortoises are doing good. We just literally just did a whole full circle around the building and everyone is doing really, really well. I'm happy with how everybody is doing. Look at this mulberry tree. I mean, the mulberry tree is just freaking sprouting left and right. Look at this stuff right here. Look at this. You don't have a mulberry tree? Just say you got one. Yeah, fresh berry all the time. Stuff is awesome. Gives you like that tinkly feeling inside your mouth. Dope. And that whole full circle we just did. Missy's still in the exact same spot. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video here at the ranch. We just did a quick little update for you all. If you guys like these kind of videos, give this video a thumbs up. If you guys don't like these kind of videos, don't know what to tell you. We don't do crazy things all the time, but when we do, you guys need to have the post notification on so you guys do not miss out. We have some insane projects that are about to be released very soon that are inside the building, as you guys saw in the last video. We're just waiting on a few little things. Once they come, it's gonna be awesome, and it's gonna make a lot of people think differently, and it's gonna be really awesome. Can't wait. So make sure you guys subscribe, put the post notifications on, stay tuned for everything else, and we have a trip that's coming around the corner, and that is going to be Costa Rica. So if you're in Costa Rica, you guys live there, DM me if you guys have any dope animals or aquariums. Private, hit me up. I don't know if that's allowed there or not, but if it is, DM me and maybe we'll come see you guys. See you guys later. Have a great day.